Hey Capricorn, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you so much love and light. Let's take a look and see what is coming in for your love life in November. All right, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. If you're here to cross watch for your moon or rising, welcome back, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video. Let's jump right in, Capricorn, and see what's coming in for your love life. Before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Capricorn, what's coming in for your love life in November? Very interesting. I see you maybe even choosing to cut ties with someone. Maybe until they're treating you the way that you know you deserve to be treated. That's what I can see. Maybe it's something that they need to actually feel the sting of what it's like to lose you. If you feel like you're dealing with someone who's been really immature and you just feel like you don't know how sincere their offers are to you, and you feel like you're giving them so much more attention than they're giving you, I see where many of you guys are just going to have this reaction of like severing the ties with them, not putting the same effort towards them that you've been putting. And you know what that does is it causes like a major shift. This person is gonna see what it's like to be without you, and being without you is a place where they do not want to be. So I wonder if some of you have already cut this person out, and I wonder if others of you are on the fence of doing it. Do it. And I tell you that confidently because I know that when you do it, it's going to be something that's like a major reality check for this person, and makes them see that being without you is not a place where they want to be. They're going to see what it's actually like to miss you. And that's when they, maybe it's something that they need to, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of circumstances here, because some of you could be dealing with someone that's younger than you. And I don't say that to put them down, but they're really not as mature as you are. But I also know that there's a reason why you're with this person, and that you see a lot of good within them. Maybe it's someone that you do get along with really well and you feel like you have a lot of fun with them, but there's also like this energy of needing to feel more reciprocity from them, needing to feel more attention from them. And maybe like they just keep taking from you what you give to them, without even, maybe they don't even realize that they're falling short. It's important to have good communication, but what I will tell you confidently is if you do choose to cut them out, they're going to be begging to come back, because they're going to see that it's horrible being without you. It's going to make them realize, like, I have something really good, and maybe I need to be more responsible. Because even though I see this person as being younger, like literally in age, for some of you, it could just be the way that they act, and like their maturity and their responsibility. They may need to feel that sting. They may need to feel like the cold for a little bit. Doesn't have to be forever. That makes them see like, oh, I don't want to feel that. So it could even be something where you choose to walk away from them, even with the mindset of like, okay, if they show me that they understand and that they're actually gonna be more responsible, especially more responsible with like their time, energy, and things like that. Because you may have it in the back of your mind, like, I'm gonna walk away for a couple days and see what happens. Just know that when you do that, it's something that they're gonna go through like a whole whirlwind of unexpected emotions. And like I said, maybe for some of them, they just don't see the way that they're being and how much it's affecting you. But as soon as you choose to teach them how to treat you, they're gonna see what it's like. Wow, there's a lot of different energies, different emotions coming through for you guys, because I just see where there's this period of walking away from the connection, but then it's something that actually switches the energy and makes things better in an unexpected way. It makes them want to take back any like pain that they caused you. I'm not on this person's side, but I know for some of them, maybe they don't even realize how their actions are hurting you. And when they see you do something so abrupt, like not pick up their calls, not return their calls, stop talking to them for a couple days, it's something that makes them feel awful. It's something that even like one day without you makes them feel like they've been apart from you for like a whole week straight. There's like a true longing that's here to want to make things right. So for those of you that have already chosen to walk away from this person, it's important that you know that that's where they are now, and they miss you terribly, and they're thinking about the mistakes that they made. They're thinking about what they should be doing differently. And I know that they're going to reach out to you. They're going to try and make things right. And for those of you that are in this space of thinking, well, maybe I should just give this a break. If you do that, it's actually going to do the connection a lot of good. I see that happening. The Three of Pentacles coming in reverse is like, to me, it's like your connection, like the contract, so to speak, of your connection, and like breaking it, having it come to an end. You know, someone choosing to make that decision. And when they do, this person finally feels what it's like to not have it. Maybe they've gotten too comfortable. So maybe some of you guys are thinking like you don't want your person to just be so comfortable around you. You need to like snap them back into reality. And that's what I can see. It's like a major reality check for this person. Knowing that you're not always going to be around, that you're not always going to be there, because maybe inadvertently you've taught them how to treat you this way, you know, accepting the same behaviors, accepting the same like half-hearted energies from them. When they see that you're no longer going to accept it, they'll learn how to treat you the way that you really want to be treated. It's a way of communicating with them, and maybe in a way that you realize that you haven't realized that you do, with teaching people how to treat you by accepting their behaviors. But I see where someone here is saying like, no, I'm not going to do it. I want more from you. I deserve more from you. And like when you put your foot down like that, you make them rise to the occasion, and they will. Okay, I want to look at this. I want to look at this Page of Cups. Cancer's energy is coming through Capricorn as well as Leo. So maybe you guys are cross watchers, or maybe you have that moon or rising Capricorn, or maybe you're dealing with Cancer. Pisces is also here, or Leo. It's really important that you guys learn how to like separate yourself from like the way that this person is with like who you really are, because that's a big problem that I can see for some of you. Looking at this person's behavior and the offers that they make to you and the way that they treat you, almost as if that's a reflection of you. And that's not real. That's not true. That's this person's maturity. It's their lack of responsibility, but that doesn't mean that's because you're lacking something. That's really important that you guys look at it from that perspective. Okay? Because if you're taking on so much of, well, if I were different, maybe they would treat me better, maybe they'd pay more attention to me, or, you know, something like that. No, it's not about you, it's about them and how they need to learn, they need to grow. So maybe it is time for you to walk away so they can appreciate you and see what it is that you offer, see how beautiful it really is to be with you. Because I know that when you do that, it's going to make them really look at the choices that they made. Maybe no one's ever held this person accountable. But if you do that, it's going to help the connection a lot. And moreover, it's going to help you. Okay, it's going to help you because you're going to see the way that they long to come back. They're going to tell you how much they miss you and how horrible it is being without you. They're going to want to do things to take away the pain that they caused you. And that could be something that you need to see from them. All right, Capricorn, I want to look at this. Let's look at the Three of Swords. Because for some of you, right, the energy here is like when you walk away, this person works so hard to get you back because they realize it. Like I said, the Page of Cups, it's an interesting energy because it can be someone who's like literally younger than you, but it also represents someone who just doesn't have the same emotional intelligence and maturity as you do. And I don't say that to insult them, but maybe, like I said, they haven't been held responsible or accountable for things. Maybe they're just kind of in their own world and they don't see how their behavior affects you so much. So I don't mean to like say that they're a horrible, bad person, because I don't think that they are. I just think there's like some kind of oblivious energy that's around some of them. And like putting your foot down by walking away, it shows them a reality. For some of you, you don't have to literally like walk away because you could be like deeply connected to this person. It could be just like taking, like majorly pulling back. Do you know what I mean? For some of you, I do see you choosing to like break up with them. And that's what makes them see like, oh my God, I can't believe that this happened. And it makes them look at themselves. But for others of you, you know, please don't feel like, you know, you have to feel the pressure of like walking away to make them see. It could be just doing less for them, making sure that they do things on their own that makes them see and appreciate and look at themselves and see how they've been. Okay, Capricorn? Because it's like a cause and effect kind of thing. Like when you walk away, it makes them work harder. And if you don't put your foot down in some way, they're just way too comfortable. And that's not to say that you've done anything wrong, because you haven't. I see where you're a dedicated person. But you also deserve to receive what you deserve to receive out of this. Do you know what I mean? So it might be time for you to kind of change your behavior and teach this person what you will and will not accept. Okay, I want to look at the 3. That's what it is. Seeing this Chariot come through, it's like a way that things can move forward in a balanced way. Because the Chariot only moves forward like when all like the tires, so to speak, are balanced, like the yin and yang is balanced, left and right is balanced. And I see that that's the effect. Maybe even like putting this person out on ice, teaching them what it's like to lose you. Or just teaching them what it's like when you're not always going to be there as soon as they want you there. It makes them appreciate things more. Like I said, I don't think that they're a bad person, because I don't see that energy here of this, like me needing to tell you, oh, get away from them, this and that. No, they're not bad. Like I said, for some of them, they're just not as emotionally intelligent as you. They're just not as mature as you. They're just kind of used to being coddled. But you might have to show them like your boundaries. And once you show them your boundaries, it actually creates a lot of balance. You could be afraid to do it, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that if you show this person your boundaries that you're going to push them away. It actually has a very positive effect on them and on the connection. And I know it because I see it, like not being able to get through to you when they want. It's something that there's a lot of agony that's here. I don't take the Five of Pentacles lightly at all, because it's someone who feels like, oh my God, I've been shut out. What have I done? How do I get back in? It's like this feeling of dread. It's like a feeling of loss. It's like a feeling of being lost. That's how they'll feel without you. And maybe that is something that they need to see. Okay, Capricorn? Just know that if things have been like rocky, it might be time for you to take your power back by teaching this person how to treat you. Don't be afraid that you're going to push them away and that they won't make the effort. Pushing them away makes them make the effort. And if you guys have already done this, it's important for you to know the kind of reflecting that they're doing and how they do feel so incredibly lost and how they do want to take back what they did that hurt you so much like this. It makes them want to like give 100% so you guys can have something balanced. Like I said, there's not a malicious energy like here. It's just someone who has learning and growing that they need to do, and you may be someone who has to like kind of teach this person how you deserve to be treated, and they will rise to the occasion. All right, Capricorn, that is what I can see. It's kind of like a test. Some of you need to put this connection to the test to make them rise to your level. That is what I can see. That's really important. And for those of you that are in a connection, it could be, like I said, just doing less and less for them. But it is also important that you guys communicate. You know, when they're trying to get back in your good graces because they feel such a sting of not being in your warm embrace, you do actually have to tell them, like, this is what bothers me. I want you to do it this way. I want you to do it that way. You know, you will actually have to like have a conversation and speak up about it. And when you do, it gets things back on the right track and it moves forward in a very beautiful and peaceful and balanced way. Okay, Capricorn, so like the energy is gonna turn around, especially for those of you that just feel it's been rocky. It's the message from Spirit that you have to take your power back and you have to teach this person your boundaries. And doing that gets things back on the right track. Okay, Capricorn, so that is what I can see coming through for you guys for November so far. I will be back with you all in a couple days. Please don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for everything, and I will talk to you then.